Only time will tell how we remembered. Something new. No longer.
Where is it? We're closed.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals are set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Your father's honor has been reclaimed. The battle line will never be forgotten.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Truly an attack on the first. The fragrant disregard of mine.
This one complete to Scott Miller.
I will not go on.
He's taken down, but
The
able
only
to slip
question
across
is,
the 35.
how severe the punishment?
Zero
How many
hesitation that
generations
time. That
of
was
each
get ball,
one?
throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 30.
The only reason you are all here is because I am without first-hand
carry for
Cowboys fans keep their eye.
My Lord, it would be prudent to recognize that to the people these men are heroes.
Sometimes when you're trying to get out to the
Heroes.
quarterback,
To the people these men stand for the virtues that made our nation great. Virtues once exemplified by all warriors, now hardly to be found in any.
Now a
Your
play
punishment
fake.
is seen to be unjust.
It's
You
caught
transform
by
these
Evans.
warriors into martyrs to a cause against us.
And oh, so close as he
However,
takes it all the way
if
to the
we treat them
2-yard
with the
line.
respect befitting an honourable warrior, we align these heroes with us.
Here's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I cannot allow such transgressions to go on.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to
Everyone must be reminded that no one can stand against the enemy.
play action, maybe throwing it.
Not here. May I offer a solution?
Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0.
They will not ask for a reprieve, but I ask you for and not mercy.
These warriors are nameless wolves, but once testified.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
One is moved up.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Come on now. What is this? You ought to assume.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, you Kevin, do this. We stand.
Throwing to start the drive.
I stand. Your devotion to the call is absolute.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
To take control of the ball play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady.
It is with benevolent wisdom and esteem that the Emperor proclaims these noble warriors as heroes of the people. They are a shining example and a reminder of those values that bind us as one great nation. However, no matter what the circumstance, an attack on a member of the Emperor's Council is by law considered an attack on the Emperor himself and our great nation.
Pretty effective opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the touchdown run earlier, and if he pops more of these 10 to 20-yard carries, could be a long game.
Yeah, those types of explosive runs wear down a defense. I think they need to add more people to the box, closer to the line of scrimmage, force them to throw the football, and see if they can slow them down that way.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Suck up for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return showing it here. And able to work this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive with throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling it over.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before he gets this inside.
To throw to your tight end, it's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Shotgun now from Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50, 30, and a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Brady. And this one is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's got it. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the defense bit hard there. They were thinking run all the way, play fake, working to perfection on 4th down.
And it was able to work because of the down and distance situation. 4th and short, you've got to respect the run. You show a little play action. Oftentimes you find people open for what you need, and that's exactly what they got done there.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll give Fournette another crack, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Cardinals nothing. Ryan Succop to kick off Tampa Bay.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Play fake. Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A final shot before half from Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray as time expires in the first half. And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure.
I promised him nothing. No.
Time for a break.
You say what, bro? You was talking to me?
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their
You was talking to me?
We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium.
I ain't know, bro. How you doing this morning?
Hand it over to Brandon God.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth.
Man, I can't complain.
Quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, you took it all away that first time. I just was, shit, you was beating me so bad I had to try something.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Murray now to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Murray rolling to his left. Murray has the first down and more. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
What about the middle blitz? Is that a glitchy play? When you run middle blitz, is that glitchy?
Coach that saw him pick it up.
I'm just saying, I don't complain about what plays people pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you run the same play all day, and then I can't do nothing. And then when I find a play that might work against your strong defense, I'm glitchy for real. I would love to run my regular plays, but your defense so strong, I got to expand my playbook. You dig what I'm saying?
2nd and 4.
Look, here it is, the blitz. I want to run regular plays, but you running the same blitz every time.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And that's a nice pickup of a
Man,
first down
shit,
on that second
it ain't did nothing. Now you went up 21-0.
not playing any down.
So for
Yeah, it was a good adjustment you made.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Murray a give. This is Connor.
That's why I say, but you went up 21.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation.
I ain't tripping. I'm just saying that, shoot, just like you got to make adjustments, I got to make adjustments too.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On first down, it's Connor. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On play action, it's Murray. Out to his left. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll look to run with Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner able to take this in from a yard out. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Shoot, that's why I say I'm working like I'm trying to think of everything I can think of to try to shoot. I done threw the whole kitchen sink at you. I think you done seen my whole playbook. I ain't got nothing else to do. Shoot, you went up 21-0 on me. Shoot, I'm throwing everything at you.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
On this game, they the truth.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on Sports.
You got the blitz, though. I don't even know what that is.
The Bucs
Attributes.
set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Fournette. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in
Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl?
Right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Okay.
Shotgun now for Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly
How many more years your quarterback got?
It's still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On play action, it's Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep
Yeah. What do you think LeBron going to do this year?
On play action, now Brady. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Right.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette.
All you got to do is load it up. You can get you one.
A nice run there, 9
Get your
yards.
team, get the team good.
Down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good
I think you just got the talking. I think it was just you was talking. I think the way you been scoring. Shoot, I think I just caught you talking.
Succop's kick is good. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And he returns this to the 22.
I play that old Buddy Ryan defense, 46. You play the run with numbers. It don't matter what kind of personnel so much as just have a bunch of people at the line of scrimmage. Somebody gonna make a tackle.
What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there. Look like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out.
I run the ball a lot too usually, but you run the ball, so I had to see I ain't no running right there. So that's why I was trying to run them quick slants, but they really wasn't working either.
Murray to throw. On the slant, complete to Green. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
So that's where I'm letting it out. I'm letting it go.
Now Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Now that was an inspirational.
Yeah, you got me throwing everything at you. I don't even know what to call him.
Big time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing.
I think you done seen it all.
The luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline, I'm not so sure they like that so much.
To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open down.
Damn, that's why I gave it up.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, I did get it out. That's why I thought I threw it. Shoot, that's... Yeah, they stopped the clock. That's why I noticed. I looked at the clock and I saw the clock was stopped, so they did let me throw it away.
Back to throw. Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
I threw it away that time, too. I was throwing it away. I swear I was throwing it away.
Sometimes defenses are focused so
he getting there super fast.
Run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Let's see.
From the gun, Murray.
Oh, he JV.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Yeah. Oh, man. And now my boy.
Physical all game
For
long,
real.
and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off.
That's how we going to do it.
Easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. On the move to his left.
Let's just throw it up. Good game, bro.
And the Buccaneers defense holds.
Yeah, he was tired. He was tired. That's why when it went to the what's name, he was bright, skittle red. I was like, oh, okay, that's how we gonna do it. That's why I say that's how we gonna do it. Good game, bro.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, I line up in that old 46, man, and with an 8-man front. It's just hard to run with 8 people right there at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the
oh, jump. Something. Spit on the ball.
Clock management 101. Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because
he usually go up and get them.
Formation just works his way across the field.
Yeah.
I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open
gap.
Usually
he'd have got that.
His quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Back to throw, Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here.
Yeah, I ain't have nothing for you today.
Not too long gone either.
At least it wasn't 21-0 though. I came back from 21-0. I give myself that.
Just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal.
It's in the spread offense. Like when you go to spread, and it's called monster.
Territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Yeah, I like it. I don't use it that much. Only when necessary. Break glass any merch. But with Kyler Murray, it's just perfect.
That's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up.
Nah, it's just a regular play. It's just a regular play.
Can do. Murray.
Whoever you can put at quarterback.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
You're close and taller as these. You forget whose shoulders you stand on.
Romulus, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere.
Ambrosius, you took him outside without a guard. You know the danger.
It's a fine morning. We went for a walk. No harm done. You're perfectly well, Estes. As much care for your son as you have.
What did you say? You go too far, Schoolmaster. Leave us.
Orestes, sometimes I think you forget he's just a boy.
It is your blood in his veins. Bloodline of the season.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will...
Long and rule wisely.
Fun, FE.
Start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Brady to throw again. Evans has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So that'll back him up 5. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second down, back to Fournette. And this time he is in. Leonard Fournette taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Cardinals 0.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This one taken 10. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
First carry for James Conner, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a give to Conner. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Just like that. Just like that.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Conner. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Murray now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, 39 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From midfield, here's Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw, it's Brady. He'll drop this off for Bernard. Now this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. And Succop will put this one right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
On the return, Williams. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Go. Go. 45, 45. Mike, 45.
Shotgun now for Murray. Escaping the press. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. On first down, Brady. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Evans. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Now Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Brady. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Moore now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Steps away. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal down to the 1. Made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Brady now on first down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Now the big leg of Matt Pratt ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Stafford on first down. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Going for Jefferson downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Connor. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Rolling to his left. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. On the handoff, Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Murray. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The official's letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Murray. On the slant, complete to Green. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Out to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. They'll run on first down with Akers. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Stafford. It's caught. Beckham.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 2nd and goal, Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Connor. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. On the right side, caught by Green. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Murray now on 1st down. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray finding Green complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Green's got it over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Touchdown! Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
Prater for the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their Rams offense at the line. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
The final shot before the break. Stafford trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also
touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, 44 yards, and the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Well, CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And what I really enjoyed about that run, what made it so impressive to me, is how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
Yeah, he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll buy some time right.
And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he's got room. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. And this is incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. There they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Stafford.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Buda Baker with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 21-7. shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. They can't tackle it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
They'll run on first down. Connor. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wind to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran at the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? But this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Buying time to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Back to throw, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes sense.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. And how about this decision? Tie game, 4th quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Green brings it in. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. The 20, 10, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. So how about that play? We had a tie ball game. Defense comes up huge. That's the definition of a big play for this defensive unit.
Not something that you see that happens often to a guy like, let's say, Jamal Charles. Remember 2015? Fumbled it in a key situation.
Roby, right?
Yes, exactly right. Bradley Roby picked it up and altered the ball game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Murray now on 1st down. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
On here with Akers.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Murray. Pass complete to Green. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Being chased out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
51 to Mike, boys, 51.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Dancing to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray under pressure. They got him again. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Murray, one final try. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Now the big leg of Matt Pratt ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Baltimore.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Gus Edwards
scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Hey, check back, Mike 6. Hey. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike 6. Stop your feet.
On second and very short, Murray escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a give to Edmonds. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 3rd down, it's Connor, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. This one grabbed by A.J. Green and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. 1st down, Murray. On the slant, complete to Green. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Murray now on 1st down. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points,
And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They run it here with Edmonds. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Does a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I gotta think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring
From the 35 on 2nd down, Murray. And the reception made by Green. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. Steps away. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there on the keeper.
I'll tell you, if you lined up Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson for a foot race, I think Kyler Murray might just be a bit faster. And boy, was he moving there. Incredible.
On 1st down, Edmonds. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Murray. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Derek Wolfe. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Ravens have got it. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
This time Jackson will throw it. Going deep here for Watkins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 39 yards. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Ravens 25, Cardinals 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Go, go, go. Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. Watch the run. Mike 6.
Murray now. Powers through. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. Hey, let's get some penetration.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, 37 yards. And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Steps away to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson, and CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? Well, Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. After the turnover, here's Murray. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
To try again after the sack. Murray flush to his right. Finding room inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. This defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now for Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Big X open. Come on.
Murray now on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. To throw is Murray. Rolling to his left. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to cash.
Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So once more, the Ravens will come to the line here and go for the 2-point try. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.